Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up Podcast. Welcome to another edition of ReWatching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Today I'm talking about Season 4, Episode 22, World's End. So I'm just going to be talking about the plot summary of this episode, then just talking about my general thoughts after having just finished rewatching the Season 4 season finale. So yeah, let's just start with that plot summary, which says, Ivanov takes the Darkhold to an international meeting on S.H.I.E.L.D. and recent events. He proposes to use the book against the Inhumans, which is timed with an attack on the group by an LMD of Daisy, who shoots Talbot in the head, leaving him comatose. In the ensuing fight, S.H.I.E.L.D. is able to retrieve the Darkhold with Rhea's help. In the framework, Yo-Yo is unable to convince Mac to leave, but he returns with her after Hope's code is deleted as a result of Ada shutting down the framework. Radcliffe is also deleted after accepting that immortality without Agnes would not have been worth it. Ada comes for the Darkhold, and Coulson surprises her by unleashing the spirit of vengeance himself, having made a deal to become the Ghost Rider for a short time. He incinerates Ada. Rhea is now the Ghost Rider again, takes the Darkhold through a portal. The S.H.I.E.L.D. agents then wait to be arrested by the government, but are instead taken by a mysterious group. Sometime later, Coulson finds himself on a space station. Yes, so I just finished watching this Season 4 season finale, and I love this episode. This is one of my favorite season finales of this show. I just particularly like it because we get Ghost Rider back, and this is a heavy Ghost Rider episode. Season 1 really with the power to very easily get through the LMDs, and the only one with the ability to hurt Ada, and he's coming for the Darkhold, all that fun stuff, and I just love it. Him and Daisy team up at one point in this episode, and it's awesome. We get to see it. Coulson misses it as he points out. He's like, "Oh, you I missed it, didn't I?" And I'm like, Coulson, you Coulson. But yeah, I don't blame him, because we did get to see the awesomeness that is Ghost Rider and Quake teamed up, kicking ass. I'd watch a spin-off with those two, or a spin-off with just Ghost Rider, or a spin-off with just Quake for that matter. But yeah, I just really enjoyed this episode for that. The fact that we kind of get a little setup for next season with the space station thing at the end, and having zero idea with what's going to happen. Well, I have an idea because I've already watched it, but when you first watched this, I remember having no idea, like, what? They're going to space? What's going to happen in space? Space? What? So I'm excited to get to that, to get to rewatching this fifth season before the sixth season comes out in May. Yeah, some of the things I liked about this episode. Again, Ghost Rider, I already mentioned that. I got a lot of notes about Ghost Rider, apparently. I just wrote down a bunch of stuff that he does. Coulson as Ghost Rider, Coulson and Daisy team up. But yeah, some of the other cool things is I really enjoyed Ada's demeanor in this episode. Her heart is very broken, but she's also acting like a child the whole time, which makes sense. She is pretty much a child, having just become real, and having just only now knowing or experiencing these emotions. So I just really enjoyed her demeanor throughout this whole time, especially when she's like threatening Simmons, when she's threatening Simmons and Fitz, trying to torture Fitz while threatening Simmons. I just enjoyed that scene. She's got this like evil smile on her face, because she's just like, yeah, I'm crazy, you broke my heart, now I want to make you hurt. And I'm like, oh wow, Ada, yeah, okay, I believe you want to make them hurt. And so I just really enjoyed that aspect of that. What else? Mac and Yo-Yo in the framework, that was just that was tough. I feel bad for Yo-Yo. Also a little bit like, Mac, I get it, Mac, it's your daughter, and you see and you don't want to live in a, but it's also like, it's the real world. You know how you know that? Because the real world can't be deleted with a couple clicks of a computer. So that's a little part that I have a little trouble with, especially with Yo-Yo being so understanding at some points. I'm just like, I would not have been so patient with Mac, to be honest, my personal self. I would have been like, I would have said she's fake. I would have said Hope's fake a lot, or isn't real a lot sooner. But then again, I'm not part of the relationship, so I can't speak to that dynamic. But I just still enjoyed it nonetheless, especially with Radcliffe helping out, getting one last episode with Radcliffe kicking around. And I am a little upset that he never got a body. I wish they had figured out a way to print him just a human body, just so that I could have him pop back in again, because I loved his character. I love that actor. I just really enjoyed Radcliffe, particularly when he's more on the good side as opposed to the bad side. Like when him and Ada are doing all the stuff at the beginning of the season, not the biggest fan of him, but, you know, before that, when him and Fitz are all buddy-buddy, and then after Ada turns on to him, and he's, you know, well, when he's dead, I guess. But nonetheless, I still enjoyed that character, and was sad to see him go in this episode. Oh, and then, another thing I had written down is another Ghost Rider related thing was Robbie at the end when he's portaling out. He gets the chain going, gets it spinning, and that looks very much like Doctor Strange's portal. I don't know if they used the same effect or if they were trying to intentionally make that connection, that it looks like Doctor Strange's sling ring portals that he can make, that both in Doctor Strange and that was also appeared in Infinity War, which I just finished watching. But yeah, so I thought that was a cool little connection. I like the idea that maybe Ghost Rider's using the same kind of magic to teleport between these dimensions that Doctor Strange uses. I just like the idea that maybe that's the same connection. Or maybe they were just trying to save a few bucks and they just wanted to use the same portal effect from one to the other. Who knows? Either one I'm happy with. I just like noticing that little thing. But yeah, then that's ending off with them going to space in the end of this season, and then leading into the 5th season. That's just all my general thoughts about this episode. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode and this season overall. Thanks again for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a good one.